How did we devolve into our current political situation?
In the late 60s, early 70s, the U.S. had the best educated population in the history of the world, and the ruling class got a terrible scare. For the first, last, and only time in American history, the public took to the streets and stopped a war. At the time, with a much better educated population than we have now, about 1/2 of the public wanted all basic industries socialized. In 1971, Lewis Powell wrote the Republican Kampf, a memo of how to defeat the American people, and the Republican Party has followed it brilliantly ever since. The first thing they did was stop teaching humanities and civics in schools and degrade education. Then they took over the media. They have the Cato Institute and the Heritage Institute, funded by the Koch brothers, the most evil people on earth, going out there and doing propaganda for them on TV all the time. In the 80s, the Democratic Leadership Conference, formed by the Clintons and Al Gore, decided to be what they called the third way, which was to have Republican policies, take all that corporate money, and call yourself a Democrat. So now we really have two wings of the Republican Party in this country. And if we're ever going to get that defeated and get back to a government that's somewhat representative of the people, we're going to have to improve education, and we're going to have to get people more involved in voting.